know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Spartans offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The short hands, it's Miller. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Swings it out to the flat. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Wide out in motion. Looking for room, it's Barrow. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. It's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
And now this offense will take the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Back open in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Georgia Southern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The give from the gun. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Unloads to the wideout. The junior quarterback frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. The give to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught on the outside, it's Nash. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Gets it to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Complete to the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. From the shotgun, the inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Running back searching for a hole. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Spartans are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive units.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Back to the ground game on the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
catch in the middle. It's Bachmeier. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Back to the air one more time. Using the quick game. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nifty little dance step. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Pulls it in. It's Bachmeier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Splits the uprights. It's good.
That makes the score. Stanford 10, San Jose State 3.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Runs through a tackle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Dropping back, it's Matthews. On the move, he fires. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll leave it with him. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. That's caught. It's Lockmeyer. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Stanford going back to work with another first down. The run to the right. And that's a very productive first down play of bringing up 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. Motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Stanford!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kansas had an impressive showing at home today. And I know the fans there in Lawrence are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lockhart.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Grab behind the line. It's Nash. They get him down after he makes the catch. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. At the 30. past the 10. Touchdown, Cardinal! How about that D coming up with a play like that? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Looking to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Is another first down for the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
With the catch, it's Lockhart. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Barrow. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. To throw, it's Daniels. Immediately fires to the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down.
And that's good enough for
He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on second down.
brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to take a shot. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It would be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
31, San Jose State, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's loose. Touchdown, Spartan. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Stanford, 31. San Jose State, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Holds it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's got it. Touchdown, San Jose State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll test the right side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll keep it himself. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
38, San Jose State, 17.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Got his man down the middle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll throw it on 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the catch. It's Bachmeier.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a 1st down.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. They'll throw it on 1st down.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
San Jose State, 17.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Nash. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout, San Jose State.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Matthews. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Spartans decide to punt it away.
Number 97 on to kick it away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a gap. It's Barrow. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Line gets set. 1st down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Spartans will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Stanford going back to work with another first down. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Forced out of the pocket. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Spartans will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He shanked it. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. A little screen to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has a 2nd down play. from the gun, running back on the move. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Bachmeier. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
55, San Jose State, 17.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Coming after it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Ben.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Off play action on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeier. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They want to just keep throwing it. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. It's complete to the right. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! And the stomping has commenced. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? You've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Matthews. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get to him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Gonna run it. It's Barrow. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. They go to the ground. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Give to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be dragged down. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Just feeds the running back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Spartans! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever. But they will remember it was a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made after the first down.
Picks up 6. And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Merrill. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to convert this second and short. The give to the back. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
First down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you, and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Looking for a crease, it's Barrow. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Runs through the tackle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the punishment has been extended. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Stanford, 69. San Jose State.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Matthews. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Fires to the tight end. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nash. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Short gain on the play before he slides. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Miller. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. From the gun, running back gets to give. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Matthews. He's right on target. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Lockhart. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Another 1st down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
72, San Jose State.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Keeps it on the bootleg. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Lockhart. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And first down.
He's going to pass. He makes the grab. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that is
back to throw. It's Matthews. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Stanford!
Number 43.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. A first down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Jackson will throw. Working that left side now. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
A quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
San Jose State, 31.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on first down. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? On third and short, they're giving it to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
85. San Jose State, 31.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Quick strike complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Matthews. He makes the connection. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're down to the 20, first and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Navy put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the midshipmen in some time. Anchors away indeed for the boys from Annapolis. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.